Welcome back to Raise Your Drink with me, Leisha. Today I'm going to be showing you how to up your garnish game. What you're going to need some fruit. I have oranges, lemons, limes, and a cucumber. You're also going to need some tools for this one. You're going to need a serrated knife. This is just the safest type of knife to use when cutting fruit. It will grip on the peel of the fruit and you'll be less likely to cut yourself. You are also going to need a Y peeler, or just even a regular vegetable peeler will work too, but I do recommend spending the extra couple of euros or extra couple of dollars on getting a good quality peeler because they're extra sharp. This one I've had for a really long time and it hasn't dulled at all, and I use it for everything. Alright, so we are going to start with the wheels. What you're going to do, you're going to get your lemon, and first things first, you're going to cut off both sides, both tips. So you're just going to cut off, and what we want that perfect round part of the lemon to show. So you need to cut a good chunk off the edge. Then all you do, it's as simple as you think. You just cut it off into little wheels. Now there's a couple of ways, once it's in a wheel, there's a couple of different ways you can use it. You can cut it from the center out to the edge, and then you can place it on a cocktail glass, just like this. It's a wheel. If you have seen my bourbon smash video, I used a grapefruit, and what I did with the grapefruit was I just forced it in the edge of the glass, and then I forced the ice in it, so that way from the side you have a really pretty aesthetic. You can also do this with cucumbers, any fruit, and pushing it up against the side of the glass and then filling it with ice is going to give you the prettiest aesthetic possible for your wheel. Moving on to wedges, we're going to do some lime wedges. Got a nice little lime here. So what we're going to do, similar to the wheels, on either side you're just going to cut off both of the edges, and then you're going to cut right down the middle of the fruit. So then you're left two halves of a lime. What you want to do next, and this bit is important, you don't want to cut too deep because you want this lime just to sit on the side of the glass. So you get your knife again, and then you just gently cut down through the pith, just a little bit down, and from there you put it back on your chopping surface and you just chop. Now you don't want to cut these too thin. We've all been to a bar where you get like a measly piece of lime, and everybody wants a nice juicy lime that you can get a lot of juice out of. Got your cute little glass, you fill it with your little beverage, and then you just pop it right on the side. And that is how you cut a lime wedge. Next up on our fruit cutting journey, or on our garnish journey, we are going to be doing a twist. So with twists, there's a couple of different ways to do it. I am going to show you two ways how to do a twist, but for this one I'm going to use a lemon first. So lemon, as we've done before, you cut off both edges, then you cut it lengthwise down the middle. Now this is where you're left, and then you're going to cut yourself a little slice off the end. Now there is some lemons are just meant to be used in twists where they have a nice thick edge and you can peel it right off. So what we're trying to do, we are going to take the fruit out of the inside by peeling it in reverse. So you want to get your nail, if you can, in there, and all we're going to do is pull that fruit out. It is a little delicate, so just be gentle. You're left with a lemon rind, and then you're simply going to twist it like this. Now don't force it, you don't want to tear it. Just twist it like this. That is how you make a twist. Okay, moving on to my favorite garnish. It just looks so elegant and I can't wait to show you. Cucumber. Good. I need to start that again, don't I? What we're going to need, you're going to need a cucumber. I just chopped both sides off because I was using this for a wheel earlier. And this is where your little Y peeler comes in. What you're going to do, you're going to simply just shave it with your Y peeler. So you're just going to gently Now it is going to take a couple of layers, and then you are just going to apply a good amount of pressure and bring it all the way through, so you're left with a pretty ribbon. Okay, so now you're going to get your little cocktail stick. Toothpick works fine, a skewer works fine. Wrapping this around the inside of a glass works fine. And what we're going to do, we're just going to fold it on top of itself and make a little ribbon like this. Then you're going to get your skewer or your cocktail stick and feed it all the way through. And then you can make it big or small, and you can just see how cute that is. And I will show you on a little glass. And this can just sit right in your glass. This will be perfect in a gin martini. Gin, some Hendrick's gin with cucumber they were meant to be together. So that is our ribbon. I'm going to show you how to get a nice orange peel. What you're going to need your little white peeler again, or your vegetable peeler. Most commonly seen in old fashions, and everybody loves an old fashioned, so it's always nice to get that garnish correct. When trying to get your orange peel, or any peels for that matter, if you want to do a lemon one or a lime, you want to make sure that you don't go too deep, and you don't want to get too much of that white pith, because that can be quite bitter. It can lead to a little bitterness in the drink, and also it just doesn't look as good. So that is why a good sharp peeler is what you want. So you hold the orange, and then you want to just apply pressure, pulling all the way down. You can also just place your thumb on that peel so it doesn't fly away on you. And you pull it all the way through, and that is your orange peel. Also, with this thin part of the skin, it is perfect for expelling the oil. So we have our old-fashioned glass here. You can either pop it in, leave it on the side. You will often see people running around the edge of the cocktail glass with this. The oil on this is so nice, and it adds such a good fragrant element to your drink. So definitely, if you have an orange lying around, you're making an old-fashioned, or even a sidecar, anything that requires an orange peels really bring that extra level to your drink. You can also make this into a cute little twist, put it in the side of the glass, pop it in the glass, and that is how you make your orange peel. Also, you can see on the orange here, we have still quite a good amount of orange left on it. It's not all white thick pith. That is why a super sharp peeler is perfect for this. So that is how you do your wheels, your wedges, your ribbons, your twists, and your orange ribbon. This is so easy. You've seen me do this with regular kitchen tools. There is nothing fancy about this, but they do look really great on your cocktails. This is just a handy way to up your garnish game. If you haven't already, please head over to Instagram at Raise Your Drink. Give me a like, drop me a tag if you make any of these cocktails. I would love to see it. Nothing makes me happier than seeing you perfect your cocktails. Also, if you have any questions, any suggestions, any videos that you want, please drop me a comment below and I will definitely get those ready for you. If you haven't, head over to my blog at Raise Your Drink, sign up for the subscription. You won't miss a drink. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.